All right. As far as I know, we are live. So,
Hmm.
hi, people, and those of you that are
Who don't
watching
know we're doing this yet?
who don't absolutely do not know we're doing this yet. Um, to those of you that are watching this after we do this, hello. Um, it is. Oh, I just got a notification that our channel was live, so that's the thing. Um, it is March 20.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was not gonna make it. I was gonna say 8th, so I'm in 3 days off. It is March 25th, which is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day every March. Kind of the main reason we started the channel actually a year ago, is we were gonna do this and do a live stream. So we're back doing it again. So hopefully this stream brings some more ideas for us as well, because we're officially
Yes,
out again.
because we have one more video like to film for you guys, and then we need more ideas. So give us them like now, please. Would be great.
Yeah, that would be good. We're gonna refresh and make sure I can see that the stream is working.
Yes.
Connecting
Problem?
software stream to go live. I'm not sure it's working, so that doesn't help anything. Um, okay, it's working. I just can't see it on like the actual live
Oh, okay,
thing.
gotcha.
Like I have the chat pulled up, and normally I can see us talking, but
Not this time.
apparently
I
not
should
this time.
actually go pull up the chat too. Now that I think about it.
Where I should probably let people know we're doing this also.
Yes. Yes, you should. That's the wrong YouTube account. Continue. Did I never sign into our YouTube channel on my phone yet? Oh,
That doesn't surprise me.
I signed into the one I use more apparently.
Well, that makes sense.
What's that? Is it the? I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark at the password, and if I'm wrong, I'm gonna text you about it.
I'm pretty sure it's the same password we always use.
It is not.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Are you how sure?
unless you capitalized the middle bit.
Try it. I'm almost certain it is.
You did capitalize the middle bit. We didn't do the middle bit capitalized on any other thing, but apparently on our actual channel you did.
Wait, that means the password is different for Flex.
Oh my god!
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm done. We're done the live stream. It's over. I'm done. We're done. We're done. We're done.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
We are done here. Uh oh my god, all the work I did might be for absolutely nothing.
That's hilarious.
Uh
Oh my.
That is right in the ass.
That's for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Brian, do you want to
No, I don't
turn
wanna.
over?
I don't wanna. No, I really don't.
Okay, fair.
So dumb, dude. Yeah, I have no idea why it's not showing up for me.
I've just got it pulled up on my phone and that's working fine. So
Yeah. Um,
I've just got it pulled up on my phone. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You don't. I can be the chat person.
it's working if you actually like flip over to our channel.
Yeah, which is what I did on my phone. So we're good.
So yeah. Um, if anybody's in here, say hello.
There's two people that I'm. Well, one of them is me.
And one of them's me.
Did you actually announce this yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me while I die. On camera. That'll get us some views.
Yeah, exactly. Not that I like want you dead, obviously, but
Oh yeah, sure. Say that now after the views thing. Um, yeah. So we're just here chilling. If people want to come ask us questions, that's cool. We didn't really organize it,
no, we were just kind of like we should do a thing.
and to be fair, you weren't feeling good, so we weren't aware
I
that
was
we were
not.
actually going
I'm
to
still
do
not,
this.
but like whatever.
Yeah. So we're sitting here vibing, just chilling. Um, yeah. So I guess you and I can just talk for a while. Um,
Is going to end up on YouTube forever.
what?
I said being mindful that what we say is going to end up on YouTube forever.
Oh, but forever. YouTube might die one day. Who knows?
YouTube better not die. It's
Yeah, that's like
90% of my entertainment.
it really is. Yeah. What did you do sans YouTube? That's a real
I was so bored.
Was it just TV all the time? And it was all Family Channel.
Yes, TV and LimeWire.
And how didn't you get the blue screen of death ever?
Honestly, I don't know. It was on my grandma's computer. It wasn't even on mine. It was grandma's.
How did your grandmas never get the blue screen of death? Is the real question.
Unsure, but you never did, I don't think. You shoot it a couple times and I just don't remember, but
LimeWire that's like a trip back in time because I had LimeWire on my old Macintosh that's sitting right there. That baby never got a virus. That's the one thing I liked about Macs back in the day. They never got a virus ever.
I'm still like heavily debating eventually. Like even today we were in the meeting that I was in and dad was commenting that my like built-in webcam is crap. And I was like, yes, I know. And mom was like, you need a desktop. And I'm like, yes, I know. And I still very much want the Mac Studio a little bit, but it's very expensive.
I mean, to be fair, you do have a camera,
I
like
do.
a external webcam. You just haven't
I
had a
just,
chance to set it up yet.
yeah, no, I'm hoping that'll be able to happen this weekend when my parents come in. That would be great.
Yes, and drop off chocolates
Yes.
would also be
The
great.
wave was the best thing. You were just like, hey, I still.
Well, you like, hey, do you want me some? And you were like, yeah. And I'm like, hello, this is a group chat. What is happening? Hey, Julia, how's it going?
Oh, hey, there's a person here and I didn't notice. Hi, I was not looking at my phone. I'm sorry.
Um, you are just faithful. Like every time we
Yes,
drop one
every
of
time we
these,
go
you
live, you're
watch
just
it.
here.
We appreciate it. I know you're doing courses and things, or you were thinking about it. How's that going? We're just sitting here live for CP Awareness Day, like we were last year. So,
And not actually talking about CP anything yet because no one else is in here. We were
well, we
just
were
like,
vibing by ourselves, to be fair. So,
we were. But
if
now
you
that
have,
you're here, yay.
yes, if you have any questions for us, please ask. That is why we're here. So,
I
um,
promise I will actually watch a chat.
yeah, like have one eye focused on that, and then just nothing else, because you can only focus on one thing at a time, typically.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And it was more. It's just
Okay. Ow,
I.
mother.
What did you?
Ah.
Who died? What died in you? I'm gonna wait till
I
the stream catches up and find out.
no, I just spazzed enough while talking that I smacked my knee on the table because I didn't back up far enough.
Man, the stream is super far behind. I haven't seen you smack your knee
I
yet.
there's like a solid, I want to say 15 to 20-second delay between what we're saying and what actually comes up on stream. Oh, there's another person here now. There's four.
Hi, other person. I'm going to assume it's either Kyle or Annie.
Yeah, either or eventually both, maybe. I don't know. Say
But
hi, whoever you are.
yeah, we're here vibing, asking and answering questions, not asking questions. I finally saw you hit your knee. That was like a minute ago. Damn. All right.
Yeah, the stream's like super delayed. It's annoying, but that's fine.
It is Kyle. I nailed it.
Hi.
Hi, Kyle.
How's it going?
Um, sorry we weren't as organized in terms of like sending this
Out to people.
today. They're coming today. Today.
What?
Oh my god. Well, I have family coming from Calgary, and I was only supposed to see them tomorrow. They're coming right now, apparently.
Oh,
And that means a bunch of little kids. So,
what's the ETA? Do we need to kill a stream?
we're good, Kyle. We're good. I will kill the stream when they show up. Is how that'll happen. If it ends abruptly, I apologize on that behalf. But Julia, you smack your knee on the desk all the time because I do that too, and apparently so does Shay. So there you go.
Yes. Send a
Uh,
link on Reddit. We have a Reddit? What?
yeah, no, like I could have sent a link on Reddit, but we honestly, like we were saying before everybody showed up, we didn't know we were doing one of these because Shay wasn't feeling so good at the beginning of the week, and
And I'm
that
still
was
kind of not, but whatever.
initially the plan was to play it by ear, and then Shay said, "Yeah, let's do it," and I was like, "Okay, 7 o'clock," or yeah, it was 7. But unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to end the stream rather quickly. So if you have ideas for videos for us,
Shoot them
feel
out now, please,
shoot them
because we
out. Yeah,
filmed
and
everything that
I'll
you
write
gave
them
us
down,
last time.
or Kyle will write them down. One of us will be smart, and it's probably gonna be Kyle.
It's absolutely going to be Kyle. I never take notes.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kyle. Kyle's a genius.
Sorry, Kyle.
We make you do way too much, and
We really do.
I feel bad about that.
You're the organized one because we're not. Actually, Kate, I've been relatively organized with the now that we have ideas, let's film the things.
Yes, and
It's just the coming up with the things that is the issue.
we have one more thing to film.
Oh, yeah, we do. We got to do that.
We will film that on Sunday.
I can't say what we're
And
filming because YouTube will demonetize us.
well, it's just what movies we think are bad.
Yeah, but you know what I was gonna call it, and then I realized I couldn't say that on YouTube.
Think poop emoji, but actual word.
That is a swear word.
Yes. It's like when I play video games. It's a swear word we all know and love. Yeah, but if I promise, if this stream ends quickly, uh, we will come back and do another one, maybe next week sometime.
Yes.
Just to continue and let people interact and talk and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
I,
Well, it is CP Awareness Day. I suppose we should maybe talk about CP related things somehow.
yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
what to talk about.
Oh, it's just Uncle and Auntie Patty coming in. They don't need to see me. Who cares? Yeah, but I don't know.
Glad your family's high on the priority list there.
Well, we have people here. I don't know. Things to talk about with CP, I guess. I don't
Notice
know.
both of us actually remember to wear green. Woo. Yay.
Yeah, did our work one come out? Yeah, we talked about that already.
What did Kyle say? I still think it would be fun to see how your body reacts to extreme foods. Okay. Give us a list of foods and we'll go hard.
Extreme foods. Please explain extreme. Would be where I would be at.
Like extreme spice, because I'm really bad with spice. I immediately start doing that. I immediately start doing that. Like it doesn't cause like a startle reflex or anything, but I immediately start doing that.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, we can do that. We still want to do like dance classes and stuff, and I can finally go see Shay. So yay, we can actually.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell them that news. The like outbreak restrictions are officially lifting. We're allowed to have 2 visitors inside at a time, and there's no like designated list anymore. And I'm allowed to leave. So woo!
Yeah, we can actually do stuff for out of Zoom content. So yay!
Over. Hold on.
Extreme
spice, sour,
sour,
sweet, or
sweet.
bitter.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
I'm not really good with sweet either, but that's just because I have sensitive teeth. That is not a CP thing.
Okay, I can do that. I would want to try the cinnamon challenge.
Oh, hell, nope.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
about to say another 4-letter word. Nope.
You were gonna say F no?
I was gonna say H no.
Oh, H. You can say hell.
Can I?
Yeah.
Is that a word that YouTube lets slide by?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not getting paid for any of these videos anyway. You can.
I know, but
anyways. Swear. Fuck it.
Anyway, yeah, no, I am not doing the cinnamon challenge. That will end in me breathing cinnamon into my lungs and dying.
Okay. I have another challenge based on a video we watched. I have another challenge.
Oh, the Coke thing. Yeah.
No. Chug an entire sparkling water without burping.
Have you met my stomach? I will end up obstructed.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. Because your stomach can handle it. Mine is screwed up enough that ain't happening.
Yeah, I guess we should quickly talk about CP as well, because it is CP
and all the related complications that is, yeah.
I guess we could just do a refresher course. So Shay has spastic.
You got this. Come on.
Come on, crap. I have spastic quadriplegic.
Yes.
Shaylee has spastic
Diplegic.
Yeah. I was gonna say diplegic, but it just sounded wrong in my head.
No, it's right. Di meaning to, and I mean, technically, I could probably be considered almost a quad, but this arm is basically fine. So it's mostly just this one that's got a little bit of an effect. So I guess they didn't deem it enough to classify it as quadriplegia.
Fair enough. That's my version. Or your version. Mine is obviously quad, and that means all four. And
Limbs affected.
limbs. And yeah, I don't even remember what we covered in the OG episode. I
I
think
don't either, but I mean, guess I
what?
could start explaining why I won't do that sparkling water challenge.
Oh, well, you're gonna do the stomach thing?
I mean, it's kind of semi CP related.
I guess with your scar, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, not even with the scar, just the fact that we don't move a ton ever. Like both of us are in chairs, so we're not getting a lot of physical movement and exercise and whatever. So we are more prone to constipation. like I'm just gonna straight up say it. We're more prone to constipation. And
Think poop emoji, but not the actual swear word.
yes. And mine is further complicated by the fact that when I was like a month and some odd old, my intestine decided it was twisting around on itself and dying, and they cut out half of it. So now I've got a giant scar across the top of my stomach. And if I like overfill my stomach or have super fizzy things all the time, I will end up, that air will get trapped in there. And then I end up obstructed and admitted to a hospital. So,
Which has happened a couple
a
times
lot.
actually already this year, isn't it?
No, one was an obstruction, one was the gallstone.
Oh, right, the old stone. Forgot about that little pesky bastard.
So yeah, I have a lot of stomach issues, which is why I am not doing the sparkly water challenge.
Hello, my name is Brian. I have no issues except for the obvious. Let's do this. So yeah, I can do those. Sans Shay, she can laugh behind the camera.
I will do food challenges. I'm just not doing anything that involves chugging that amount of stuff and expecting my body to digest it, because that is not going to happen.
Yeah, that's fair. Um, trying to think of like what other aspects of CP we covered.
I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch the. I mean, I guess kind of segueing off of that, a lot of living with CP is knowing our limits
Oh,
and also
100%.
learning how to skillfully push past them.
100%, yeah. Like it's a lot of it's it's a lot of figuring
Me
out.
too, Juliet, to what the obstruction thing?
Yeah, which part? We're sorry that the chat is like so far
We're
behind what we're
slow.
saying.
Yeah, the stream is like 15 seconds behind what we're saying, so we never know exactly what you're responding to.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it would be nice if I could actually like see the thing, but
what were we talking about?
oh,
Oh, right, like the knowing your limits and like planning for those.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, and sometimes we overstretch them, and I've been there, done that.
Oh,
And
I absolutely did this entire week.
I mean, like when we first started going out, there was that time in the little room
That
that.
sounds so ominous to people that don't know what we're talking about. The
Well,
little
that's
room.
basically how we met. Is I was sitting in this little doorway that no one came through ever, so I was just avoiding humanity, which I started before it was cool, guys, like COVID, you know. And she was like, "Who's that weird guy?" And then started
Hi.
asking around about me, and
Just in a meeting. I'll call you when I'll just call when I'm ready. Thank you.
she's just in a meeting, guys.
Sorry, people, humans interrupting.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's she was asking around, and kind of um, and then met a mutual friend of ours, or asked a mutual friend of ours who I was, and the rest
And
is
he set us
basically
up and
history. Speak of the devil, actually, I saw him today, which was kind
did
of
you?
weird. Yeah,
I saw him a couple of weeks ago when I was at the U of R for seminar, but
yeah, he was on the bus on the way home. So
nice, nice, nice.
yeah, so um, but anyway, back to that room. Um, I I think I dropped something on the ground at that on that day,
Oh, are we
particular
gonna
day.
talk about the dropping of the orange juice and the popping out of your? Oh, are we going there?
Yeah, yeah, I guess it was your own juice. Yeah, that's right too. That
Yeah, it was
fell.
mine, and that's why I felt even worse. I was like, you were trying to rescue my crap.
It fell like in the middle of the doorway, so I leaned over to pick it up and overextended my body essentially.
And I
And
kept being like, "Are you sure you're gonna be able to get that?" And you were like, "Oh yeah, you're like, I'm good, I got this." And then your knee freaking popped out of place, and you
no,
could not sit back up.
I definitely got it. To be fair,
Yeah, but you were stuck like hunched over, and your knee was popped out, and I had to go get a freaking security. No, it wasn't even a security guy; it was a random student.
yeah, you just got a random person. So yeah, that was fun. But
But yeah, that's a lot of our life is the balancing act, and even like what just happened, random people like coming, well, not random people, but like staff that work here, like coming to check in. And I think she wanted to like put away laundry or something. That is a thing where I've just had to be like, you can't come in right now. And the interruptions happen a lot.
advice for long distance and keeping up with people that matter. Wow,
That's a deep one.
that's
I mean,
very
I
deep.
guess we were kind of long distance that one summer. I went back to Moose Jaw to work for Festival of Words.
Well, we're
So,
still kind of in a long distance relationship as the pandemic
yeesh.
goes on and different things.
Which is
But
ironic because we're literally 5 minutes away from each other's houses.
yeah, it's kind of brutal when you think about it that way. But
But
the truth is,
hmm,
we've always adapted to every situation we've ever had. So even with this, like when the pandemic hit,
I was like, yes, I don't have to move ever.
well, there's that. But like we decided that we were gonna do this channel because we were like, well, screw it. We might as well do
We
something
need something to do, yeah.
with our time, and this is kind of how we've adapted to every situation. It was like, okay, well, what can we do together that's fun and enjoyable, and that we can't
And
that
keeps us like,
semi sort of sane and whatever.
yeah, and like in
And
each other's lives. So I guess to directly answer Julia's question, I guess it's just be adaptable and do what works for you. I mean, maybe that skill comes easier to us because we've had to adapt our entire lives. And Julia, I'm assuming you have as well. But just adapt to it. You already know how to do it. Just keep doing it.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like it was, people always often ask, like, well, how do you see her if you haven't seen her since December? And I'm like,
Zoom.
honestly, like we see each other every day. It's just on different platforms every
Yeah,
time.
and we've hit a point where like we'll even vicariously play video games together. Like we finished Detroit Become Human with Brian and a friend of his, while he was the one doing all the controlling, and we were just kind of sitting there watching and giving our input on choices.
Yeah, and
It was great.
and there's
And
times
so
where we literally are doing other things where I'll just be like, yo, hop in Discord while I play vids and you read fanfic.
yeah, last night,
So
like Brian was asking, like, what do you want to do tonight? Do you want to hang out? And I was like, yes, but I also don't want to actually put forward the effort to do a thing. Hop in Discord and do separate crap. Like,
yeah, we do that a lot, and we'll be doing that a lot in person, I'm sure. But it's just things that if you're comfortable with the right person, just stuff is really easy, and you can just be like,
yeah,
yo,
it definitely helps that,
like,
like, as you've gotten to know me more too, you understand not only how my body works, but how my brain works.
yes,
And how the majority of the time I'm just like one little thing goes overstimulating and I will lose it. So
yes, I have to ask a series of questions every time we hop into a Discord channel or a Zoom channel, and it goes essentially like this. It goes, Okay, so what mood are we in today? And it goes, I don't know, usually. And then
Am I playing the other half of my conversation right now?
you might as well. Okay, so what mood are we in today?
We are in the not dealing with humans mood.
Well, then we got 3 in here, so how are we gonna deal with that? So not dealing with
I was
humans.
faking. No, I was faking this,
Uh,
but
no, I know, but here's not dealing with humans. So here's my response to that. Okay, so we have several options. It's either column A, listen to music, column B, watch House, column C, do 2 separate things, and
no,
just be in the
movies
same
usually
room.
in there as an option too, but I usually shoot down the movie because that requires focus and paying attention for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah, I can usually tell when she's motivated to watch a movie because I'll mention a movie and she'll be like, sure, which means that she's like awake and like, I'm okay.
And like focused enough to watch something that it
So
requires
she
actual
usually
focus.
figures it like just based on questions. She usually figures out what's going on.
It sometimes takes a while, and sometimes we don't end up doing anything because I'm just like in that mood of no, everything requires effort. Oh, there they. Hello.
You're giving him those. And, I'll explain what's happening after. Enjoy. I'm live on YouTube right now, so there's not much I can do. So my dad has pictures, and he's showing them to my uncle. Hi, Uncle Art. Welcome to YouTube.
Hello. Hi, we're live. You're in a video right now. Your face is going.
You can't be on the grid. You can't be on the grid.
Welcome to the chaos that is our lives.
Yeah. See, we talked about interrupting. So I will. We don't have. I don't have a lot of time. I theoretically could leave the stream up and Shay can answer questions.
Oh yeah, I can do that if you want to. You did like half an hour of a stream without me the last time.
Yeah, like I don't know if you can end the stream if I leave. Is there?
I don't think. No, I think you're the only one with power because you started it.
Yeah,
I
it's
could end
on
the Zoom
OBS.
meeting, but I couldn't actually end the stream.
It's on OBS. What Shaylee could do, like you have OBS, right?
Yes.
You know how to set up a stream.
Nope.
Hmm. Okay, well, I can leave it on, and then Shay can just message me when it's done, and I'll come in and turn it off. So I will leave the stream. Happy CP Awareness Day, everyone. If I don't come back at a reasonable time. It was nice to see people, Kyle and Julia. Thank you for your participation. Shay, enjoy, have fun.
Oh, you're giving me too much power, guys. Help me. Flood the chat with questions like now, please.
Just play like music or vids or something. Who cares?
Am I allowed to do that?
Well, you're not technically allowed, but who cares? It's it's a stream. But can I? Is there a way to like? Hang on.
Do we want to? I mean, maybe we could just end now. That might be easier than like. I don't want to interrupt visiting.
Well, you're not. But well, I'm trying to
Yeah.
like get rid of me, like from Zoom. Is the thing.
You might. You're the host of the meeting though, so if you leave, then I get kicked
No, I'm
out.
not going to leave, but I can stop my video and mute myself.
That also works.
Is there a way to hide my
Yeah,
camera?
you just have to right click your face and go hide non-video participants.
Hide self view. There we go. All right, Shay, you're soloing it, man.
Oh God. Okay. This is terrifying. Let's go.
Good luck. I will be back if they're already gone. I don't hear people talking, so I might come back right away.
Oh, okay. Where were they going? What?
They might have went to the garage. I don't know.
Okay.
So
Well, I will keep the people
I might be
entertained for a
back.
minute.
Keep them entertained. And if I'm not back, thanks for participating, everyone.
All right, bye. Have fun. And then there was one. I'm trying to think of like what I could tease you guys with. I will say we've got another video coming out soon. Kyle, I don't know when you're gonna get this done or when our like deadline to drop it was, but we've compiled a list of good movies that are like disability representation that we absolutely love. And we couldn't narrow it down to 10. Like somebody suggested like a top 5 or a top 10. We couldn't do that because we're never like able to narrow anything down ever because we have far too many opinions. But we got it down to about 16. And so that'll be coming out soon. We're also going to eventually film our bad list of movies that just why did you even attempt it? Yeah, I'm trying to think of other like interesting things that I could tell you guys, and honestly, I'm coming up with nothing. I don't solo film very often. I did that one vlog like eons ago when Brian was like gone fishing or something, and I very nearly destroyed the GoPro. But that was my only foray into solo filming. So if I'm awkward and silent, oh, now Brian's in the chat just like creeping. Okay, great. Good. You can help with questions then, because I am floundering. Please help me. Um, or somebody give me something to say. I don't know. The ADD random connecting dots trade can only happen for so long before it's just awkward silence. Um, What else could I tell you guys about that might be interesting? Honestly, my life has been pretty boring lately. Both of our lives have been pretty boring. I mean, now that the restrictions and everything are lightening up with the outbreak, it's been getting nicer. And like I said, my parents are coming in this weekend. That'll be good to see them. Why are you LOLing at me and not helping at all? Stop it, Brian. Are you watching the stream out loud while there are people in your house that you should be visiting with? That's not how this is supposed to work. You were supposed to leave to go visit. I mean, I'm happy you're here, but I'm not nailing it at all. Have you seen Margarita with a Straw? Yes. I will say that was a really weird like ending. The entire movie was good. Just eventually there came a point, and I don't remember why, but there came a point where I was like, I don't know what was going on. I think they were at like somebody's funeral or something. Like as soon as she like graduated college and met that other girl, I started losing track of what was going on. But yeah, that's a good one. And I'm pretty sure there's like an American version of that too, isn't there? Because I know that one's. Oh no, I'm thinking of Front of the Class. There's a Hindi version of Front of the Class. And then Margarita with a Straw was just released in India, I'm pretty sure, right? Or was it a Sundance Film Festival thing? I don't remember. Either way, yes, have seen it. Great movie. Did not make our list because I forgot about it, but now that you say it, yes, great movie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should like tease some of the other movies we talked about. I don't want to like spoil the whole video, and I honestly don't remember a lot of the list. But if you guys have any that you've seen that we maybe haven't yet, like I don't know if Brian's seen Margarita with a Straw yet. I know I've mentioned the title to him in the past, but I don't know if I've made him watch it yet. That might be another one that I make him download. We shall see. Trying to think of other like CP specific movies. There is that I actually like. I don't know how many of you saw our reaction to Triumph. No, we never. Wait, did we do a live reaction to that? No, we didn't. We just did an episode about it. I don't know how many of you guys saw that, but that was. I had such high hopes for that movie. RJ Mitty was in it, and he crushed it. in Breaking Bad as a character playing worse CP than he actually had. Oh, you haven't seen Margarita with a Straw? Okay, that might be next on our list of to watch it then. Because it's a Hindi movie and it's got a character with CP in it, and I'm pretty sure she actually is an actress with CP. So that might be another one that I make you download because it's great. It gets a little weird at points, but it's great. Yeah, anyway. I had high hopes for Triumph because RJ Mitty like crushed it playing worse CP than he actually had in Breaking Bad. Like he downgraded to crutches. That sounds bad. He didn't downgrade. He can normally walk independently, and he like started using crutches for the role, and he crushed that. And he crushed his role in Switched at Birth as like a paralyzed, I don't even remember, paralyzed skier guy. So I had very high hopes for Triumph, and then it completely ruined all of our expectations, and never watching it again unless we do a live reaction episode, which we might. But yeah, no to what, Brian? What are you knowing to? The stream is like however many seconds behind. I don't know what you're knowing to. This is so weird to do without you also. Usually when I falter, you like kind of jump in and like fill in my awkward pauses. I'm trying not to have a ton of them, but eventually I am going to run out of stuff to talk about. Oh, man. Also, you will notice I am intentionally drinking a green Sprite with a green straw. So semi-representation, even if my outfit doesn't look overly green, it looks more yellow on camera, but that's okay. Kyle, are you still here? Where did you disappear to? Haven't heard from you in a while. Please give me something to talk about. It feels weird to be going live again because like for the past few weeks we actually have managed to keep to our like filming schedule though, which I'm impressed about. Yay. That happened. And surprisingly, I've been the one that's like, yeah, we gotta like go do the thing. Like Brian has obviously reminded me occasionally because I have no memory most of the time. But like I haven't actually said no to filming yet, which is surprising because normally I would. So glad we've kept that up. We've got episodes coming your way, at least one more. And then I guess we'll have to start coming up with ideas by ourselves again. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I have no idea what we're going to talk about once we film the one we've already planned. But we shall see. Everything will come with time. Guess I could start playing music or something. I don't know. What do you guys feel like listening to? What can I shuffle that we won't get future copyrighted for? Probably nothing, but that's okay. We're not getting paid yet anyway. It's fine. Copyright doesn't matter. Where is my iTunes? Include computer sound. Why is there a movies tab? What is that's all like that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click the one under it. What? When did this? Oh, I remember what this was. I remember exactly what this was. Brian and I were trying to find the soundtrack to Walk the Line, like the Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon versions of all the songs, and they don't exist on Spotify or Apple Music or anywhere except YouTube Music, which makes us very sad. Although speaking of movies, that actually reminds me of something else I might want to show Brian that I do have saved on iTunes. It's called Take a Look at This Heart, I believe. Hold on, I'm gonna go try to actually find it. Um, where is my like downloaded thing? Um, TV shows and movies. Do I not have it saved anymore? Hold on. Take. Whoops. Spelling would be good. Oh, here we go. Found it. I don't know if you guys can actually read the description, but basically, this was a film that I initially only started watching because Chelsea Hill was in it. And I knew of her existence because there was a show called Push Girls, where basically they took four paralyzed women and turned their lives into a reality show. They followed them around, kind of let them do like day to day living tasks. And at the time Push Girls came out, Chelsea Hill was a newly injured paraplegic. And one of the other people on the show, her name's Audrey Angel, who was a wheelchair dancer for like 20 some odd years, kind of took her under her wing and was like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to be like, how to function as a disabled person in society and still like live your best life kind of thing. So now, then Chelsea Hill, fast forward a few years, became a more professional wheelchair dancer and started her own company called the Rollettes, like think Rockettes, but with roll instead. um, so she does that now. She's the CEO of an entire company, runs a summer camp, teaches dance classes, does all of this awesome stuff. And she got put in this documentary. And actually, now that I think about it, there was another woman from Push Girls in this as well. Angela, I don't remember what her name is, Angela Rockwood or something like that. Anyway, this entire documentary is basically what is all involved in being disabled and being in a relationship. So it looks at the couple women that I mentioned and a few other people, one of which does actually happen to have CP, and like what's all involved in having a relationship, what it's like being in a relationship, why someone might still be single as a disabled person. And it was really, really good. I honestly thought it was going to be incredibly cringy info porn, but it wasn't, and loved it, and might also make Brian watch this. Um, yeah, so there's that. There was something else I was going to say about this, and now that's gone. Cool. Um, yeah, trying to think. Yeah, there is that. Do you guys have any questions? Because I could talk about movies for days. I'm not going to, but I could. That is kind of my wheelhouse of disabled stuff. I will find anything and everything that involves disabled people and watch all of it, whether it's good or not. I could talk about movies for days. So if you're bored, please tell me to talk about something else. Brian, I don't know how you did this for half an hour without me. This is incredibly awkward. This would be much nicer if we could all just, we should maybe do that one day. Just create like a giant group Discord or something for everybody that's part of our channel and just like have a more of a live interaction back and forth, like a live Q&A that doesn't involve like necessarily chatting back and forth. Just everybody come in a Discord server and actually talk to us. That would be pretty sweet. Anyways, I'm going to, I don't know why I'm still sharing my screen. I'm going to stop doing that now. I was originally going to play music. I'm not going to on the off chance we do ever get paid for YouTube. No, cancel, stop. There we go. I think. God, I'm awkward by myself. I guess there's a reason that Brian and I decided to start this channel together. I'm very awkward by myself. I don't love this. It's one thing if I'm like, that one vlog was relatively fine because I was like, okay, I can refilm this as many times as I want to make it sound good. I didn't end up refilming a lot of it because a lot of it was, holy crap, I very nearly destroyed a camera. But there was still that comfort of like, if this is incredibly awkward and there's pauses everywhere and I need to script a little bit more, I can. This I can't. This is just throw me to the wolves and let's see what happens. But I guess that's part of the adaptability we were talking about earlier. I guess I have gotten relatively good at it. I mean, having CP, you do have to adapt quite a bit. And I'm sure like Julia for sure knows this. Kyle probably is still learning a little bit, but Julia for sure knows that some days what your body could do the day before, it suddenly can't do on the next day. So you have to find a different way to do it. And I think learning that skill as a person with a disabled body has been helpful in the sense that it's allowed me to kind of fly by the seat of my pants in a lot of other places. The person who Chelsea's mentor for wheelchair dancing. Yeah, I know. I saw that Facebook post yesterday and I told Brian about it. Her name was Ati Angel for reference. I think that's how you say her name anyway. I feel bad, like probably mispronouncing that. But her name was Ati Angel and she was like a seasoned veteran wheelchair dancer for like 28 years and just either last year or the year before, she contracted cancer and it spread to pretty much literally everywhere. And she just passed away a couple days ago. And Brian and I were kind of having the discussion of like, you know, how old she was. She was only 52. And Brian and I were kind of realizing by that clock, neither of us have a lot of time left. And that sounds morbid as hell. And like CP by itself does not kill people earlier. It's the complications of it that could possibly, like, if you let scoliosis get too bad to the point where it's crushing your lungs, like a curvature of your spine, if you let that get too bad and it starts crushing your lungs, you could like die. Or if like you develop blood clots in your legs from not moving around a ton, like you could conceivably pass away earlier than your average person would. And that's a reality that's like really hard to face. And when someone like Ati passes away, it just brings it back up. But so that was a bit of a deep conversation. And maybe we will like film an episode surrounding that. I don't know if that would be too morbid of a topic for YouTube, but yeah, it was definitely rough reading that post and being like, she is like no longer a part of this world. Like that is insane. And she was only 52 and she had so much more to give the world. And the universe was just like, no. Which sucks because that could happen to any of us at any point. And I mean, that's true for anyone, obviously, disabled or not. But when you're disabled, it's a little bit more readily in the back of your mind that you're like, if I don't take care of myself and I don't like keep watch on all of this stuff, it could have a serious effect on my health, which is crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that was rough to read, and I'm hoping that anybody who knew her is, you know, just kind of taking the time to acknowledge that it could happen. And it's hard, right? When like she was already paralyzed, she'd been paralyzed for 28 years or something. And then you add cancer on top of that, it's like, that is a ridiculous hand to get dealt. And like, I don't want to compare it to anything more minor than that, but like, even the common cold for someone like us who already have a disability and whose bodies are already like fighting to get through the day a lot of the time, you add like a common cold or a flu on top of that, and we are just knocked out. So I can only imagine trying to fight through cancer while being paralyzed. Like I couldn't imagine trying to do it. And she fought as hard as she could. So yeah. Well, that was a bit of a depressing derail. I don't know how I managed to do this every time, but I am definitely the one in our, like, Brian and I's relationship that is a little bit more of the like acknowledge the dark, depressing stuff. So I guess that's spilling over into a stream now. I don't know. But yeah, so. And I think for a while, the Angela that I was talking about earlier was having issues too, but I don't remember exactly what her deal was. I think it was spinal cord injury related. I don't think it was a separate issue. Maybe it was. I don't know. Could go Google it later, but yeah. Julia, Kyle, somebody give me a lighter topic to segue into because now I'm just sad. Give me something. Anybody. Trying to think of like funny stories that are CP related that I could tell you guys to lighten the mood. Actually, there's a bit of a funny thing that just happened recently. It's not really a story, but it's, I don't know, something I stumbled across the other day. I was registering for classes because I've got 2 more electives to do after this major practicum, and then I'm done my degree. I thought I only had one, but then I realized last semester I dropped a kinesiology class. So I have 2 left over. Anyway, I decided, because I'm just the person I am and I like, OT and like PT, physical therapy, occupational therapy type stuff, that I was going to take a class called Kinesiology 120, which is recreation for people with disabilities. Because, of course, welcome to my wheelhouse. So I signed up for the class and I was looking at the prof, going on rate my prof and looking at this guy's reviews because I wanted to see, if people liked him or if it was going to be the hardest class ever and I should probably drop it. Thankfully, he was lovely. Like, he got lovely reviews on rate my prof and whatever. Everybody was like, yes, take a class with this guy. He's like a bit tough, but like he's awesome and he really cares about his students. And I was like, okay, great. And then I did some further digging because I was trying to figure out who the dean of, or like the head of the kinesiology department was, because I needed to email them for other different reasons, because I'm trying to register for a follow-up class, therapeutic recreation foundations. So basically that's just like, imagine going into a senior's home and doing like the activities, or going into a group home and doing the activities. That is usually what the activity person that's running all of that kind of stuff has as a degree. And I figured it would be a cool follow-up and a cool way to end, just to kind of integrate my social work knowledge with that. Anyway, it wouldn't let me register for that class because the KIN 120 is a prerequisite for that class. And even though I'm registering for both at the same time, it still thinks that I don't have the prerequisite because I haven't actually completed the KIN 120 yet. So I was Googling around to kind of see who the head of the kinesiology department was. Turns out this guy that's my prof for the recreation for people with disabilities class is the associate dean of the kinesiology department. So great, I can just email him. And then I also found out that he knows my like old childhood physical therapist, which is hilarious. It came up in my Googling and I was like, wait a minute, I know that name. That's my childhood PT. Oh, good, we'll have a common ground. And that's something that happens a lot, actually. especially in a city as small as Regina, where we are. Like, if you are a disabled person, you suddenly have this giant network of other people that are disabled that you just know by virtue of being in a lot of the same places at a lot of the same time and being connected like that, which I find really, really cool. But, so yeah, that was an interesting little tidbit that I learned. Um, um, what else can I tell you guys about? I'm still performing with theater. We did a little bit of a performance that was kind of a, it was kind of a, it wasn't even really a performance. It was more a night where various artists could come and workshop their stuff. So it was more of a let the audience come watch a rehearsal and see the process behind developing a show. So that was cool. I honestly never thought that I would be in theater or anything because, again, as a disabled person, for the longest time, especially in like elementary and high school, I was very, very conscious of what I looked like to other people. I was very, very conscious of the fact that, like, when I talked, my body moved like crazy and looked really, really weird. When I talk, I sometimes run out of air and I sound really, really awkward. And a big part of me was like, I don't ever want to like showcase that. I don't want to like draw attention to that in any way. So the fact that I ended up in theater and am good at it is kind of crazy. But I think the only reason that I'm in it is because it's a crew of other disabled people and they just get it. And like if your body's having a bad day or if your brain is having a bad day and you just like cannot function through whatever, they're there to support you and they're there to make it work and they're there to accommodate, which is awesome. And that's one of the things that I like about being disabled. As hard as it is, sometimes the community that you're able to build and the support people that you're able to have around you, everything from like teachers to IAs to extracurricular activities to friends to apparently boyfriends, you get this whole community that you wouldn't have access to otherwise, and you get to talk to people that you otherwise never would meet. Like I've got friends in Norway and Ireland and all over the states and everywhere just because we're both disabled. And we randomly decided, hey, let's like message this person and chat. Like you don't really get that with a lot of other communities, I'm sure. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for other communities, but I find that really, really cool. You guys are really silent. And I'm not loving it because I'm running out of things to talk about. I keep saying that every few minutes and then I end up on a tangent anyway. Welcome to my undiagnosed ADD. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything I could possibly ramble on about for a solid 20 minutes? When did Brian leave? It's been, what, half an hour? Hold on. Oh, it's not going to tell me what time he left. Sadness. I was going to try to time and see how well I've been doing this on my own, like how long I've been doing it on my own for probably a solid half an hour, which honestly I'm impressed with because I never do this alone. I took charge on the last few videos just because I had more like structure and ideas than Brian did. So I kind of took the lead a little bit, but I don't usually, which is like even out in general public in school or at work or whatever, I am not the type of person to take the lead. And I don't know if that's a disability thing or not. It might be kind of because again, I am like super hyper aware of what my body looks like and its reactions to things and how I function and how awkward. Oh, yay, questions, good. Have you heard of Clubhouse, the app? Is that the thing where it's like a secret podcast that you have to be invited to that Chelsea was on for a while? Is that the thing that is that, hold on. I'm gonna Google it. Because I'm pretty sure I'm right, and it's going to bother me that you're not going to see this for another 15 seconds and answer me. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Hold on. Clubhouse. Clubhouse. App. Um, Clubhouse, the social. Yeah, I was right. It's the secret invite only podcast thing. Okay. I've been wanting to, like, I thought about trying it when it first came out and it was probably, I don't know if a ton of people use it anymore. Like, one of the follow-up Google questions is literally, does anyone still use Clubhouse? And I kind of want to click it just to see what the answer is going to be. While Clubhouse has reached 8 million downloads in 1 month at its peak, the number of downloads dropped to less than 1 million in April 2021, although the company now says the app has more than 2.6 million downloads in December. And that was just like this past December. So maybe it's still popular. Maybe I'll try it. Julia, are you on it? Because if you're on it, then maybe we could connect that way. I don't know. Who do you follow on there? That would be interesting for me. Clubhouse finally works on the web, but now it's too late. I'm intrigued. The once popular live audio platform, Clubhouse was only available on iOS and Android devices through its official app. But now the company is expanding to the web as well, which is honestly too late. Once you have. Yeah, it's seeming like it's like dipping in popularity. I don't hear people talking about it as much. I think now that like actual podcasts are getting more popular, I don't think people are using like social apps like that as much, which honestly fine by me. I'm a very antisocial person, but it was an interesting concept and I kind of wish people were still using it more. Would that be something you guys would be interested in? Like if instead of doing videos, maybe every once in a while we did a podcast? Do you guys prefer the audio format? Like a lot of our videos are just sitting and talking anyway. Should we turn it into a podcast? Like, I don't know, we could. It'd be simple enough to do. A lot of people do it. Like one YouTube couple I know just finished going on The Amazing Race, the Holderness family. And now that they're done the show and it's released and they can talk about it, they're doing not only YouTube videos kind of behind the scenes of what it was like, but they're turning it into a podcast as well. So that's something we could conceivably do if it's not going to torture Brian and be complicated. I don't know how to do any of that, but if that's something you guys are interested in, we totally could. It'd be interesting. I remember trying to help a friend do a podcast once. It wasn't overly complicated. We just like recorded right in WordPress and like turned stuff that she had already written into a podcast, and that was easy enough, so it wouldn't be overly complicated. But I don't know. We are gonna have to start finding ways to like kind of mix up this channel. I feel like a lot of our videos are just like sit down talk videos, which is good, but also I feel like it could get a little bit boring for you guys. Thanks to Kyle's editing skills, we're not like crazy boring, but without him, we would be far less funny than we are. Well, I don't know how long we want to keep this going. If you guys have any more questions, I can absolutely answer, but I am slowly and steadily running out of steam and absolutely sweating right now. So that's another thing, I guess, that even I don't think about a ton, but doing a YouTube channel as a disabled person who's like a big struggle for me can be talking for long periods of time, and yet I choose to do YouTube, which, I mean, it's worked out wonderfully. Obviously, you guys like us enough to be here right now, but it's interesting. Like balancing. I followed the club called 15%, which was basically my gateway to the. Cool. I might have to go check that out. I kind of completely forgot Clubhouse was a thing, and I'm glad you reminded me. Cool. That's awesome. I'm gonna go Google that right now too, because now I'm curious. 15%. 15%. Clubhouse. Sorry, I talked to myself as I type. Clubhouse podcast. Excuse me. Clubhouse. None of that is what I want. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to download the app and then do that. I will do that later. Because it's just giving me a bunch of results about podcasts that are actually titled Clubhouse, which is not what I want. Yeah, none of that's what I want. Okay, that'll be a later mission, but I am intrigued, Julia. Thanks. Where did you get? Oh, there we go. Can you tell I'm not the techie one in this relationship? Holy crap. This is why Brian does most of the behind the scenes stuff, and I'm just the pretty face that comes to film videos occasionally. Kylie, you still alive? Or have you just abandoned us? We've been going for like. Oh, it paused itself. Oh, they have a Discord too? Oh, dope. Hold up. How do you search Discord servers? Hold up. Do you have to get an invite or can you just like, hold on. I closed Discord earlier because a bunch of people were going off in a chat, but I'm gonna go see if I can find it. Discord, where though? There we go. Is it also just called 15%? Okay, I don't care that you want to update. Stop. 15%. How do you search Discord servers? I legitimately have to go Google how to search for Discord servers. Sorry guys, I know I'm getting boring, but Julia sent me on a rabbit hole and we're going with it. Welcome again to Undiagnosed ADD Rabbit Hole Time. Let's search for Discord servers. There we go. Tap the compass icon. Tap a server to learn more about it. By default, you'll see it. Oh, okay, cool. Let's do it. Did I close it? I did. Why would I close it? I'm so dumb. Discord. Oh, there's a little thing. Explore public search. Gotcha. 15%. It does not appear to be popping up for me. Julia, would you mind putting a link in the chat? Because I'd be interested in joining. The 15%. Okay, cool. Let's try searching that. If not, could I maybe get you to put a link in the chat? And then I'll just copy it and deal with it later. The 15% club. Let's see. No, no results found. Oh, that sucks. If you find it, let me know. None of that's what I want stuff. Sorry, just fiddling with things here. Oh, wait, I don't actually have power of this meeting. Never mind. Wow, it's like 20 after 8 already. We've been going for a solid like hour and a half, which impressive. I honestly did not think I was gonna make it this long. But anybody else have any thoughts, any questions, anything? If not, I might call it here just because it's been a bit of a long day. I had a meeting this morning that turned into a 4-hour scenario that I was not anticipating at all. So that was fun, but made it through that and then got to come hang out with you guys. So sweet. But I will say, as exhausting as YouTube can sometimes be, it's been really fun to, like I said, connect with all of you guys and just have these conversations and meet people from Julia. I think you said you're from the UK a long time ago. Forgive me for not remembering. I have no brain, but it's cool. Oh, you put a article slash search in an article. That would be awesome. Yeah. Because it's not popping up for me. I don't know what the issue is, but even if you just want to send us a message after, if I happen to end stream before you get around to it, just send us a message and I'm sure Brian will let me know. I'm really bad about, for a YouTuber, I'm really bad at like not checking our messages because I forget they exist because I've got like 3 different Google accounts. Actually, I have access to 4 different Google accounts for a variety of reasons and I don't ever check any of them. But yeah, no, if you want to send that my way, like go hard. I'm definitely interested and I'm sure Brian would be too. So that'd be awesome. I feel like I'm about to like throw my phone across the room. I'm gonna put that down. Anyway. Anyway, I think I might end the stream here because I've kept you guys like the hostage for like an hour and a half now. Thanks so much for coming to jump in. Julia, seriously, thanks again for being one of the only consistent people that comes to our lives. It's really awesome to have a chat with you every single time. It's super fun. Happy CP Awareness Day, and I guess we'll see you guys when we see you next video. I'm hoping, actually, hold on, before I leave, let me check our schedule. When can you, providing any issues don't come up or whatever, because that happens. When can you expect our next video? I don't remember. One second. We made a whole calendar. I made Brian make a calendar so that we actually kept on track. When can we expect we're doing that? Oh, we didn't make a calendar for April. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna have to bug Brian because the last thing we have listed on the calendar is actually this live stream. So I don't know when our next video is coming out, and I don't know when we're supposed to film again at all. I have no concept of time anymore. So I can't tease you with a video date, I guess, but thank you guys for coming to hang out and enjoy our company. Well, mostly my company, as awkward as it has been. If you guys want me to attempt to like film more solo content, I'm sure I probably could, but I won't subject you guys to that unless you absolutely want to see it. So, like, let me a message, put it in a comment, shoot us a message, let me know. I could try. I've been told I'm a semi-decent presenter, but that's only if I have a plan. So I don't know. I feel like solo videos filmed would be less awkward than a live stream. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want that, I can do it. If you guys want more Brian Vision, because you guys ate that up last time that we did it, let him know too. Make him feel so film solo again. But yeah, thanks for coming to hang out. It was super fun. I'm glad we were able to do this. I like doing live streams and just chatting like this. So thanks for joining and happy CP Awareness Day. And we will see you soon.